Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Game of Two Halves podcast. I know it has been a while, but we are back here, ready for the upcoming season. The transfer news this summer has been incredible, without a
Mental.
doubt. It's beyond mental, to be quite honest with you. Just Messi going to PSG, that's it. That was, nothing big. But yeah, we are back. Unfortunately, we are down a person. Jamie's given us the green light to shoot an episode without him. He's off at the Rangers Malmo second leg Champions League qualifier match. So this episode will be bigger and better than normal, as we do not have someone who's interrupting us every 5 minutes and going off on absolute speeches about some different topics. Fed, we are back. How you feeling, mate?
Absolutely buzzing, mate.
Me too, mate.
Very, very happy to be back on the podcast. Back filming should be good.
Yeah, and also just quick disclaimer, everyone: we will be back in real life in front of a camera, hopefully, when we're back
without this
when we're back in
Zoom
London.
business.
Mate,
yeah,
Zoom has been incredible.
I'll tell you what, it has done the job.
We've got to give it a standing ovation.
Fair play to Zoom. But I think it is better production wise if we just go back to the first two. If you can remember the first few episodes, we did it in real life. So I think that's the best way to move forward, and we're looking forward to that. So make sure you stick around the channel for this video and for the upcoming videos in the near future. So
yeah,
should be good.
So we do apologise for the inconsistency. We've turned into prime Arsenal with our consistency last season. So we do apologise for that. It's been a busy time. Everyone's off and about on holidays and everything. So
schedules are all over.
Players are coming back from their team hotels already, back ready for the season. So we're going to jump straight into it, Fed. Me and you, mate. No, Jamie. This should be quick and concise. Then we're gonna jump straight into it. So as Fed mentioned, we are going to be ranking the Premier League home kits this season. I think it's a bit underwhelming. Me and Fed were talking about, but we are going to start off with the Arsenal, Sammy's club, Fed's English club, I think you can say. With Arsenal, I'll set us off. I really like this kit. I know people have kind of been putting it down a bit. Drawing that similarity to Ajax's, but in my opinion, Ajax's kit is pretty cool. So, I don't think this is much worse. This is not me being biased, just because a lot of the kits this season are quite atrocious, in my opinion.
Where do you rank this one?
I've actually put it in third because I think it's very. I think it's very clean. I like the blue stripes, mate. Bukayo Saka looking sexy as ever, right there. So, Fed, what about you, mate?
For me, I actually really do like the strip. It's a very nice, clean kit. I think the blue 3 stripes on the shoulder looks really good, and it blends in with the white and the red. I think obviously you said about the Ajax sort of templatey kit, that maybe does boost it down a little, but I think regardless, I think it's a very, very nice kit. And I know it's early days, but I've actually ranked this one in second place. I mean, I think it's one of the best out of a bad bunch. Nice sponsor, Emirates, Milan. Yeah. Obviously, I'm fond with that. But yeah, I think Bukayo, he's repping it really nicely, and it's a fantastic shirt. I might have to get this one actually.
Yeah, me too, mate. I'm still deciding who to put on the back of it. We're going to jump straight into the next one. Madison, mate. Sambi Lokonga as well. That's who I'm thinking about. Villa. So Villa, I think this is quite an average kit, in my opinion. Obviously, you've got Grealish there, who's not at Aston Villa anymore. So, there you go.
Yeah.
I just think it's quite a casual kit. I don't really mind these, quite, bold stripes going through the middle. The kazoo is a bit of a throw off, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, agreed.
So I've just kind of put this in that mid-range category. I've chucked it in 13th. What about
really? I've actually gone. I actually really like this shirt. I think it's very, very nice. Obviously, I would have placed it as by far one of the best kits in this video. Even though I've ranked it quite highly, I would have definitely put it higher if it didn't have the kazoo. I think that's a car rental company or something like that. But I think it's a really nice shirt. I really do like the sort of like stripy lines going down the shirt, and I think it's definitely a shirt that could grow on anyone, and it certainly has on me. And I think it's very, very nice. Can't wait to see Buendia, Leon Bailey in this shirt, and I've actually put it in 5th place.
5th.
Yeah,
Christ,
I do quite like this.
Mate, that is the only time Villa ever getting there. That is the only time Villa are ever getting near 5th place, mate. Right. Well, jumping into the next one, we've got Brentford. I think, it kind of speaks for itself. This looks like a kit, mate, as Thog Dad would say, that was made by like a tailor or something like that.
No. He always says it's a Power League kit. It's a Power League kit,
This is genuinely something you go on the website and design.
The thing is with this shirt, right? There's been no effort put into it. You've just gone and put like white line, red line. All right, let's make it a stripy kit. The most basic thing. I could buy this at the local shop for about £1, and I'd still think it's expensive. So, also the betting sponsor is absolutely atrocious. Hollywood Bet. I don't even know what's gone. Yeah, it's got some type of animal seafood thing. I don't even know, mate. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame that 9 out of the 20 clubs have a betting sponsor on their shirt. That I feel like many do sort of ruin kits. So it is what it is. But I think it's horrible, and I've put it in last place, 20th for Brentford.
Christ. Well, I'm kind of in that same range. I actually haven't put it last because I didn't exactly want to be that guy that just went looking at it and just straight 20th. I put it in 16th.
Yeah.
It's a terrible kit. It's really not that good. But it doesn't exactly paint the picture on how Brentford might be next season. We got them first game of the season. Right. Brighton, we've got Ben White. He's also not at the
club. Yeah.
It's the curse of taking a photo of their kit and they're just gone.
And they gone. Bissouma might be out the door as well.
I genuinely really like this kit, and I know they've done something
likewise.
I really like it. I put it 4th place, mate. I don't know if that's weird because I've put it
3rd place. I think it's a lovely strip. It's a quality shirt. Just nice, simple. I like the gold thing down the side of the shirt.
Yeah,
nice, lovely shirt. If I'm a Brighton fan, I'd definitely consider buying this. So yeah, for that reason, 3rd place.
If I wasn't a Brighton fan, I'd consider buying this if I was in the area.
You never know. Yeah.
There you go. Right. Well, we're moving on. I put Brighton. I think I said in 4th and Fed in 3rd. So yeah, we both like this kit. Next, the old Ben Me, mate. Right, we've got Burnley. Jumping into Burnley. Fed, what are the thoughts? Is that Ben Me, by the way? Did I just say
it? Is Ben Me. It is Ben Me.
Thanks.
Right. Decent centre off, but I think it's just another typical Burnley shirt. Like absolutely horrible, dreadful. I don't think I can look at this kit for more than a second without closing my eyes. But yeah, no, it's
my eyes are bleached.
I really don't rate this shirt. I mean, it's maybe better than previous years, and that's saying something because it hasn't got that betting sponsor on it.
Yeah.
It's got Spread X Sports. Absolutely dreadful.
Yeah.
Umbro, you've had another howler. Sorry, lads. I've put this shirt. Sorry, Burnley fans. I put this shirt in 16th place.
Christ. Well, I've actually rated it a bit better, just simply because I think it's better than normal, and simply because there are some really bad kits in this group. So I've chucked them 11th. Don't get me wrong. This is not a great kit, but it's just, again, it's not the worst out of a bad bunch. So I've chucked it in 11th, mate. Moving on again, we've got Chelsea. I think this one's definitely divided opinion, but I quite like it for some reason. I think it's.
I also think it's all right.
I think it's a kit that's going to grow on a lot of people. I think it's cool how they've just tried to be creative with it. They've got like 3 or 4 different patterns going on in this kit.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, and they've got that yellow thing. Obviously, don't mind Timo Werner because he won't be scoring many goals in that kit now with Lukaku coming into the team. So I've put this kit 5th. Hopefully, we're doing Jamie justice now that he's not here.
Yeah.
I'm sure Jamie would rate it highly.
Yeah, definitely. I think with this kit, it's an iconic. It's going to be an iconic kit because they'll probably win something in this.
No, let's not jump to conclusions.
But I think it's all right. It's all right. It's a quite. I can see it growing on many people. You know, the pattern. It's okay. I think it works. It works. That's the thing. Also is it yellow? Yeah, it's the yellow like night tick, gold, yellowy thing down the side. I think it works. It works. So for that reason, I've slapped in 7th place.
7th, yeah.
Yeah.
7th, I put. Yeah, cool. Nice. Again, moving on, we've got Crystal Palace. They've just released their home kit just before we kind of film this.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't rate it much. I just think it's quite plain. I think that W88 thing is a bit disgusting.
Ruins
it looks like they have like 2 sponsors on this with that W and then W88. Yeah, so I've chucked this kit in 15th. I may be harsh with this one. I've chucked it in 15th. I don't really.
I also kind of agree with you. I think, as I said, the sponsor ruins it. It just emphasizes how much a sponsor can make or break a shirt. Because the pattern on it is quite nice. Like, I wouldn't be complaining with the pattern if I was a Palace fan, but then the sponsor gets added into the mix and it sort of ruins it. But it's better compared to previous Palace home shirts that they've been in the past. But I've put it in a respectable 12th place. I mean, nothing great, nothing special, but it's, you know, middle of the table type of thing. Not great.
Cool. Yeah. Kind of on the same wavelength as you there, mate. All right, moving on to Everton. I don't think there's nothing. I don't think there's anything really that special with this kit. I think they've also gone with that kazoo thing, same as I think Villa. I just don't think there's much to this. I think the design on the front of the kit is like just so unbalanced. It just doesn't look that good. And I think they have kept that crest sponsor for a while as well, but that doesn't really add any spark to it either. So I've put this in 14th. There's nothing too special with this kit. I think they've done better in the past.
Fair enough. I think for me, I actually quite like this shirt. I think the pattern on it works 100%. And I do quite like what's going on the side of the shirt near the shoulders, in the shoulder area with like the arrow type of thing. Hummel have done a decent job here. It works. I like the pattern, so I've gone and put it 6th.
Well, there you go. That's the first time me and you have kind of disagreed about it.
Yeah, mate.
But, you got to disagree at times in your life. Next, moving on to Leeds, and I don't really mind this kit much. I don't think it's that bad, to be fair. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's up there with the Arsenals and the Brightons, is what we've put. But I do not think this is the worst kit. And I don't think it is as nice as the kit they had last year. And I do think this is a kit you could like wear to like the golf if you wanted to. But I don't really mind this. Maybe the little collar, yeah, exactly. You can walk into a country club or some. But yeah. I'm going to put this in respectable 9th place. I do not mind it much.
I sort of agree with you there. I think it's a very nice, clean shirt. You could wear it literally anywhere. I like obviously they've kept it quite sentimental to Leeds with the blue and the yellow, and it definitely looks like a very decent kit. Not sure about the betting sponsor.
Yeah.
Bow top or whatever it is. But yeah, it's a decent kit. Nice. So I've gone and put it in 8th place.
Oh, cool. So, yeah, similar. Right, moving on to Leicester. I absolutely love this kit. I don't know if it's just you, mate. I absolutely love it. I think Leicester never fail to disappoint.
Yeah.
Every single season, they are solid. And this I don't know what this will do, but I've actually chucked it in first.
They've
This is
already,
my
really? Oh my gosh.
really, yeah,
First
mate.
place for this.
This is my favorite kit. I think, by
Fair
the way,
enough.
I think that, like, I'm not entirely sure how to read that thing on
Is
the side, but that sponsor on the side is lovely. I think these like cloudy patterns on the shirt are really nice. I think the sponsor isn't great, but I don't think it really like obstructs any of the stuff that, like, I've already said was nice. And that, if that makes sense, I think Adidas is completely fine. I think they've just absolutely smashed out of the park with this one again. I really rate it. I think as the season goes on, I think people will really like appreciate it just as much as they normally do with Leicester kits.
yeah.
So yeah, this
I
one is absolutely fantastic. Yeah,
Fair, mate. First place for this.
first place, mate.
I think this is a lovely shirt. Like, do not get me wrong. You can also see the patterns in the kit, like the little like cloudy things
Yeah,
on the shirt, which looks
really
really,
inspirational.
really nice. Like, I do really like that. And also the gold touch on the collar looks very, very nice. But
Yeah, they
for
do a really good
me,
job.
the only thing that
For
for
me,
me, the only thing that destroys this kit is the
is
sponsor
the sponsor.
FBS Trade Online. Like, ah, if it was, what did they have? Did they have King Power before?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, mate, that was solid. But this, I'm not sure with the FBS Trade Online. Like, it for me, it sort of has it's broken the shirt. Um, and it's broken my light for the shirt. So for that reason, I've put it in a still respectable ninth because the pattern is and the gold touch is very nice.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I really, really like this kit. As I've already mentioned a lot of times. But all right, jumping to the next one, Liverpool. Again, I really rate this kit a lot. I think it's a really nice kit. I think a lot of people have been a bit indecisive with how they rate this like red kind of touch, like this bright orange, this fluorescent orange. But I really like it. I think it looks really good. I do not mind these lines going through the middle, like diagonally. I think they look decent. And they also look decent on a lot of the Liverpool players. I've seen like pictures and they look great. They look sick on Sadio Mane, I think. They've kept that standard chartered again. Doesn't look bad. That's been quite consistent over the past years. And yeah, no, I really like this kit a lot. I've put it in second place. I think it looks really good.
Really, second place.
Yes, mate.
My gosh.
I think it's a quality kit.
I also think this is a decent kit. Like, it's okay. It's okay. It's nothing special. I do quite like the lines like going across the kit.
Yeah.
But my only fault with this is I'm not sure about like the orange touches, or like the light shade of red on like the collar area, the arm area.
Mm.
That for me sort of ruins it, but it does still look like a classy kit. I mean, Liverpool do come out with some very nice shirts, so I put them in 10th place.
Fair enough. All right, moving to Man City. I despise this kit. I don't know what it is that makes me despise it, but I just think it's like, honestly, it's just not the one. I can't I can't swear on this podcast, but I would be swearing a lot right now if I was allowed to about this kit. Listen, they've chucked in like this 93-20, obviously the
Oh
iconic
yeah,
Sergio
the
Aguero goal,
Aguero, yeah.
but I just don't know. Like, I don't really like how it's so blue compared to like the little white. I do not like this
Yeah,
white on the sides. I just think like, and this won't really like tie in with any of like the seasons. Sometimes kits look good in like different seasons of the year, like in different months, like a winter kit or something. But this just doesn't. This won't do well anywhere. This could do well at like
agreed.
I, anywhere else, to be honest with you. It's just not
Yeah,
that nice overall. I haven't put them 20th. I wouldn't do that. Because of just Man City is such a prestigious team, but I'm putting them in 18th. I just do not like this kit whatsoever.
fair enough, mate. I have to say, I do agree with you. It's absolutely not nice to see this.
It's absolutely not nice. I agree.
um, it is, yeah, disastrous. I think I'd
Yeah.
put it. That's the way I'd
There
describe
are
it,
many
because
negative words to describe this. Yeah.
yeah, honestly. But for me, the problem with this kit is the simplicity. It's basically Puma. You're making a kit for Manchester City. It's got to be something special. It's got to be something iconic.
And
Yes,
it's also
I do like the touch of the Aguero minute. I think that's nice. But how are you gonna basically, what they've done is they've made the whole shirt light blue, and then they've just added some white thing. And it worked? No, it hasn't. Um, yeah, for me, this is a bit of a bust. So
yeah.
I've still put them in 14th, but yeah, City not great.
Not great from City, mate. Poor from them. Poor from them. All right, moving on. Man United. The
Oh dear.
oh god.
Team
I don't
viewer.
really I don't really mind it that much, to be honest. I think actually without this team viewer thing, this kit isn't bad. It's
Yeah,
what's that app? What's that game that they were like relating it to? I forgot what it was called. But it was literally like exactly like it was like Score Hero kit. It's like a Score Hero kit that
exactly. Yeah, yeah,
classic.
yeah.
You know
With
what I
this,
mean?
yeah, with the like
Yeah, with the
thing.
thing on
Yeah,
the front.
yeah.
Exactly. So I don't think this kit is going to look that bad. I think it's definitely a unique one for United. I think they could do better. I think Chevrolet was definitely a much better sponsor. I think United's kits have actually been really consistent in the past. So I've chucked them in sixth. Fair, what about you, mate?
Six.
I know it might be a bit high now thinking about
I've got a bit of a problem with this kit. I just think it's like basic. It's very basic. Again, like simplicity. I've said, for the City kit, like you're making a kit for United. It's got to be solid, like they've done so many years previously with the Aon sponsor, the AIG Chevrolet. Um, it's always been, United have always had decent kits, like with very nice patterns on them. But this is just extremely basic, and it hasn't worked, especially with the team viewer. I think again it ruins the kit. So for me, I've put this in 15th place. Not great.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I think I do see where you're coming from now, thinking about it a bit more. Um, but yeah. Right. Okay. Moving on. We've got Newcastle. I'm not a big fan of this kit. Actually, I mean it's just not that great. There's like a white thing coming from the top, from the collar. It's just a bit dreadful. Just really looking at it more just makes you just angry. I don't know why. It's just really not that nice
Horrible,
at all.
horrible kit.
Yeah, there are many bad words to describe this kit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've chucked it in 19th.
Fair enough. Yeah, mate. This is an absolutely shocking kit.
Yeah.
I've actually also put it in 19th place.
Wait, I think that's the first time we both agreed.
Wait, shake on it.
Shake on it, mate. That's
Yeah,
brilliant.
mate. But yeah, no, it's a horrible kit. I don't like the collar one. It looks like some sort of like shirt
Looks
you'd
like something
wear.
you go like play bowling in. I don't know.
Yeah, it's literally like a shirt, yeah, like a shoe, like something you'd wear with a suit or something, like an accessory type of thing. But yeah, it just doesn't work at all. The pattern, obviously, they've kept it classic, black and white. But the worst part of this kit is the sponsor. How are you gonna have Fun 88 and Chinese writing on your shirt? This is a Premier League club. This is a club with great history, with great fans, and they've put Fun 88 and some Chinese writing on it. I think it's another betting sponsor. Absolutely atrocious. If it didn't have that and maybe had something else, I could have placed this a little bit higher up in the table. But yeah, 19th place for this Newcastle shirt. Castore or Castor, you haven't done great. You haven't done great.
Yeah, agreed. Right, moving on. Norwich. I think this is an awful kit. This is absolutely disgusting. Like, genuinely. Thing is, I feel bad for Norwich because it's hard to make a good kit out of yellow and green.
With yellow and green, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like making like food with like half the ingredients. Like, you just can't do it, right?
Exactly.
So I just think this Lotus stuff in the middle with like a circle around it is just.
I think the sponsor's quite nice.
Mate, I don't know what you've been drinking, mate. I just don't think it's that nice in general. Like, there are not many things to say. If someone gave me this kit for like Christmas, I'd like just give it back, to be honest with you. Like, I'd be ashamed wearing it as a Norwich fan. So I've actually just chugged in last. Probably where they're going to come in the actual league in terms of football next season. So
save that for the Prem predictions, mate. Steady on.
Yo-yo club. What are you thinking?
So for this Norwich shirt, as you said, it's hard to work with green and yellow. It's just not great, is it? It just does not work. Like, I can appreciate that they've tried with the pattern on the side, but it just doesn't work at all. It looks like someone's just scribbled all over it, and they've been like, okay, this is our new Premier League home shirt. It's not great. It's not great. I think I do quite like the Lotus sponsor, but with a Norwich shirt, to be fair to Joma, I think it is the shirt sponsor. You've got to experiment. So I can appreciate what they've done on the side, but it hasn't worked. So for that reason, Norwich, I've put you in 17th place.
Right. Well, that is completely fair enough, in my opinion. I think that's a good place to put them, to be honest with you, in that like bottom 5 kind of range. Right. Well, moving swiftly on to Southampton, into that bottom 5 now of these kits. And yeah, no, I actually think this is quite a nice kit. I don't mind it too much. And I'm going to rank this one at 10th. I don't think it's a bad kit whatsoever. I just think it's quite neutral. I think it's quite decent. And overall, I think it'll be good. Fed?
Mate, I absolutely love this shirt. I think this is a quality shirt.
Oh my God.
Mate, trust me. If you look in that photo, you can see the lines going down the white stripe. You can see the nice dark shades of red that they've put on they've done like with the arrow thing on the sleeves. Hummel, again, they've done a decent job here. Very, very nice. Adore this kit. Only thing is, that sportsbet.io. I mean, it's okay. It's minor detail, but it hasn't broken made or I talk about making or breaking shirts with the sponsors, but this one hasn't broken the shirt for me.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I do quite like the collar. I think the collar is very nice. Yes, you could argue it's a little bit thick, but it works, you know. The red, white, and the black, it does look very nice. And this shirt just its features complement Southampton. You know, good football club, great fans. So for that reason, I have put this in first place. This is my first place. I know it's a little bit controversial, but I've gone for it. You know, you've just got to stick to your principles. What you think?
Fair enough, mate. You may be the only person in the whole world who thinks that, but I do not think it's a right either. Right, okay, moving on. Okay, Spurs, very, very plain kit, but I don't really mind it when it comes to plain kits. I think there's actually a bit of a pattern going on, which is quite nice. But yeah, as an Arsenal fan, I cannot be biased, and I do not mind this kit. To be honest with you, I think it's quite nice, and I've chucked in respectable 8th place.
I think again, it's simplicity. Like, they've just got a white T-shirt, white football Nike. They've got a white Nike football shirt. They've put the Spurs emblem on it and AIA. It's all right. Like it works. It's okay. It is what it is. I've put it in 13th place. Yeah.
Okay. Moving on again, we've got Watford, newly promoted team, cycling GK team.
What a guy.
What a man. And I don't mind this kit. I think it's quite different from
Agreed.
what Watford have normally done in the past. But I think this kit is actually quite nice. I mean, Troy Deeney does look good with that one on there. I think the sponsor potentially could be a bit smaller, but I still do not mind it. And yeah, I've chucked in a respectable 7th place.
I really like this shirt. If you can see on the photo, this road thing, it looks really nice. I think it works really well. Great pattern on the shirt. Obviously, the stake.com bit, it is another betting sponsor, I think, but it does work this time. I know it's a little bit big, but it's not like, it doesn't have like some funky writing on it, and it doesn't have Chinese letters on it. So I think it works, and it's a very, very nice shirt. So Kelme, you've done very well, and I've put it in 4th place.
Nice. Right, moving on again, we've got West Ham. I think it's quite a simple kit. I don't really mind it. I think there's too much wrong with it. I think as you look at it more, it actually gets a bit worse. But yeah, no, overall, I do not mind it too much. I think it's quite average. And I've chucked it in 12th place.
Completely agree with you. Completely agree with you there, mate. I've put it in 11th place. Like very, very simple, classic West Ham shirt. They've kept the claret and blue star with some shades of white around the shirt. I think it definitely looks all right, but it just looks very similar to what they've done in previous years. So I've put it in 11th place. Not too bad.
Yeah, fair enough, completely. Wolves, I do not like this kit whatsoever. I think they've done much better in the past.
Gosh, this kit.
The sponsor is awful. The collar, in my opinion, is disgusting too. And I put this one in 17th. Just not great at all.
Mate, I detest this kit. What is this? Like, actually, you know what? The only thing I'll say about this, like the pattern without the sponsor, it might be like a mid-table kit, but this sponsor, what has it done to this shirt? I think Castore, whatever it is, you've had another shocker. But yeah, the sponsor's awful, dreadful. But yeah, so for that reason, I've had to put this shirt in 18th place.
Yeah, I think, yeah, exactly. Same wavelength we're on there, mate. Well, that concludes our ranking of the Premier League home kits of the 2021-22 season. And yeah, no, so thank you all for watching. I think it's definitely been better without Jamie. I think Fed will agree. Fed, do you concur?
Completely agree, mate. He would have gone on to the topic, several different topics that had no relevancy to shirts. He would have talked about Mason Mount for half an hour. So yeah, we are
exactly.
Yeah,
mate, exactly. So we will wish Jamie good luck at the Rangers game later.
At the Rangers Malmo, yeah, should be a cracking fixture. Hopefully Rangers can get through. Otherwise, this guy Jamie will be sobbing.
Jamie will never be attending another episode ever again. Hopefully they do make it through.
Sam, mate, I think we've smashed it. I think we've done quite well.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Do all that good stuff. Drop a like, subscribe, share the video with your friends.
We do apologize about the inconsistency once again. We will be more consistent.
Apologies.
So we're going to turn in for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, as Fed said, do all the things you need to do to help the channel progress to the top, boys. So yeah, there you go.
Check out all our socials, stuff like that. Go to the YouTube, follow the Instagram. We'll be posting some clips. Hopefully we can get the TikTok up and running to post some short clips on. But yeah. All right, guys, that wraps it up.
All right, cheers, guys.